Good morning and welcome to Monday, the start of week 7 of my weight loss adventure. I'm gonna be honest, today did not start out great for me. Got on the scale and I was 2 pounds heavier today than I was yesterday. I think a good chunk of that is water retention. I drank tons of water last night. I was dying of thirst. I also salted my food a little heavier than I meant to. The Japanese barbecue sauce that I like on the beef tips I had for supper are very soy sauce-like, on top of just adding salt to the watermelon. And I'm not sure why I gained 2 pounds in a day. I'm smart enough not to panic over it, but that little voice in your head goes, oh my God, what have you done? Not gonna do anything extreme. Simply gonna go about my business and start week 7. Changes in week 7. I'm gonna keep the same workout routine. I'm enjoying the 3 days a week of full body weight training. I think this week I may focus a little bit more on higher repetition and slightly lower weight. So maybe alternate between heavy week, light week, just to work the muscles in different ways so they don't get used to it. This is also the week where I'm going to attempt to cut out diet sodas, or at the very least, reduce them. I feel like the further I've gotten into this, the more weight I've lost, I've become more dependent on diet sodas to kind of scratch that itch. And I think I'm drinking in excess of 4, sometimes up to 6 a day, which is way too many. I'm pretty sure those sodas use a variant of sodium in them for flavor and carbonation and whatnot, very scientific. And it's definitely adding to some complications. So this is the week where I may not be able to completely cut them out because I do still need some caffeine, but I'm going to greatly reduce drinking them. Like maybe I'll have one with dinner or lunch, one of the other two. I did pack my breakfast and lunch today. I'm also kicking around the idea of cutting out breakfast and just having a decent sized lunch and a big dinner. I'm somebody who likes the end of day meal to be heavier. I don't like a really heavy breakfast because then I feel weighed down during the day. And I'm a dinner eater. I enjoy it, so maybe that's part of my problem is I'm eating heavy before I go to bed, but I try to eat like an old person between 4 and 6 p.m. and then go to bed between 9 and 10, so give myself some hours of digestion. I've also been making sure to get a walk after dinner to help with digestion, just going around the block once or twice or get a few extra steps in to pad my step count. So yeah, week 7 starting out a little infuriating, if I'm going to be honest, but I got to stay focused. And meal number 1 today are, I believe, 3 scrambled eggs with taco seasoning because plain eggs are getting a little boring. And 3 of the protein pancakes that I purchased. I did not bring any syrup, so it's just pancakes and eggs. Monday work week is in the bag. And I'll tell you, some Mondays Monday harder than other Mondays. And this particular Monday'd me pretty aggressively. But the hard part's over. Heading home. Gonna check in with the fam. Don't know why I said that. And then gear up and go hit the gym for this first workout of the week. So, if the Winnebagos are rocking, don't come a knocking. Let's do this Monday workout. Full body, baby. High rep, low weight. Change it up. Let's go. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Day number 2 of 5. And we are on our way to work. It is 5:36 in the morning. We got a school bus in front of us, but we're in no hurry. Work will be there when we get there. So I'm a little frustrated this morning. As I mentioned earlier, I did not lose any weight last week. And in fact, according to my scale, randomly, Sunday, I just gained 2 pounds out of nowhere. So yesterday, I was very strict with my eating. I was very strict with any beverages. I had 2 diet sodas the entire day, one with lunch, one with dinner. I did 0 snacking. I had over 16,000 steps, and I weight trained for a little bit over an hour. My dinner was chicken breast with a small amount of baked beans, and I did the cream cheese and buffalo sauce with the chicken, and it was a small portion, probably less than 10 ounces. Woke up today, still holding on to 2 pounds. So frustration is definitely the word. I'm doing all the right things. I cannot think of why. I know why I didn't lose weight. I wasn't as strict as I should have been. And I should have still lost something for the workouts and the steps, because most days, other than I think maybe one, my calories were still in a deficit. Yesterday I was definitely in a deficit. I ended the day at like 1,700 calories. And with the weight training and the steps, my Fitbit had me closer to burning 3,000. So to wake up and still weigh the same amount is just, it's frustrating. I'm putting way too much of my self-worth and happiness into that scale. I didn't know that. But I set a goal, and now it's becoming harder to get because of the math. Physically, I see my body. I see my stomach smaller. I see my chest more defined, my arms, my legs. I see the work, but I want to see the numbers too, because that's what I set the goal to. I don't want to do anything else to really change this week. Like I said, I was reducing the diet sodas down to very few compared to what I was doing. But I definitely want to see that number drop. My goal was to get under 240 this week, and I still need to get there. I'm hoping that this is just a small plateau, and then it's going to break, and suddenly I'm going to drop like 4 pounds. I've seen that happen before. I've had that happen before. A little bit chilly on this foggy morning. Nonetheless beautiful. There's a water truck that is getting water from a fire hydrant. Don't see that every day. Well, hello there. It is Wednesday afternoon. Done with the workday. It's about 3:50 in the afternoon. Heading home now to go change and go get this second workout for the day. Feeling pretty good. Tried something a little different today. I have plateaued pretty aggressively, it feels like, with my weight loss. And I'm not a big fan. So I changed up my eating a little bit today. I didn't eat the best foods, but I ate a lot less foods. And for breakfast time, I had a pretty big lunch, and then I plan on having a small dinner. The change is that I'm trying to stack more of my calorie intake during the middle of the day. So I'm burning more at night, so that after the gym, I'm not going home and filling back up and then going to bed. So I think that might be part of the problem I'm having, is that I just need to change things up and get my body flowing in a different way. My workouts have felt good and strong. I'm sore the next day, which is nice, which means I'm doing the right things. But I want to see that continued weight loss. I'm nowhere near a weight where I'm like, oh yeah, it's just hard to lose weight at this heavy. No, I'm still sitting at 242 pounds the other morning, 241 this morning. So I'm holding on to some weight that I'm not sure where it came from. I don't think I've gained 2 pounds of muscle. That seems pretty crazy. So trying to load up a little bit more in the middle, and then eat lighter in the morning and eat lighter at night. So this is day 1 of trying that. Dinner tonight is chicken breast, sweet potato. I put a little bit of a butter garlic powder on my sweet potato,
because I like a little bit of savory. And then for my chicken, I've got some of this sugar-free Huges? I'm going to get butchered for saying that wrong, but this guy makes great sauce. We're talking 20 calories per 2 tablespoons, so probably use 4 tablespoons worth of sauce and 40 calories. And to me, it tastes like McDonald's. So, bon appetit.
Happy Thursday, which gets you one step closer to Friday. Unless you work Saturday, which I do this week, so 2 steps closer to your 1 day off. Very pretty morning. I didn't quite catch the sunrise, but it was a nice one. So let's just make this the best possible Thursday we can. Hey, so it is Thursday afternoon, just shy of 4 p.m. Heading home from work. 4 days down, 1.5 to go. We are doing a little bit of a thing on Saturday to work through some things. Gonna go home and get changed. Did not get to the gym yesterday. Had some family stuff we were dealing with. Everything's good, but gotta make up the workout. I've been doing 3 full body workouts a week. Want to make sure I continue that. I think I'm gonna increase my workouts back to 4 to 5 though, mainly because weight. I've noticed my weight loss has slowed, and I don't want to see that yet. I've almost gotten back down to the weight I was at the end of my carnivore week. So I feel like I plateaued and gained a little bit, and I want to make sure I rectify that. So definitely going to get the extra workout or the makeup workout today, make sure I get a workout tomorrow. And then the other thing I'm going to do is the next 2 workouts, or maybe probably all week next week, is add some elliptical at the end of the workout just to try to get back on track for the 2 pounds per week, because I really want to be able to maintain that. I don't feel like I'm at a point where I should be plateauing yet, and I want to make sure that I just do the right things here to keep my body going in the right direction. It's raining a little bit, so people are driving a little nuts, especially assholes driving while recording themselves. So yeah, head to the gym. Let's do that. Heading to the gym. Time to do a full body workout. I wanted to get your opinion, so down in the comment section, let's have a conversation, huh? Do you prefer a full body workout, or do you prefer isolation workouts, meaning back and bis, chest and tris, core? What's your preferred method? I see the merit in both. Isolation workouts I do enjoy. I also enjoy that they're a little faster, meaning I get in, I do 3 to 4 exercises per muscle group, and then I'm out. Versus full body, where I'm there about an hour, hour and a half sometimes, because I'm hitting everything. I'm trying to hit the entire body. The full bodies, I tend to only do 3 times a week because I need that extra time between to heal. Versus isolation, which kind of gets you up to the gym more often, because, you know, if your arms are sore, you're doing legs. If your legs are sore, you're doing abs, yada yada. With full body, if you're doing it right, everything's hurting the next day, and you need that time to take a break. But having a reason to go to the gym every day is probably a better motivator. So let me know what you do. For me, I'm doing the full body this week and last week and the week before, and quite a bit for a while. This week I'm doing slightly lighter weight, but considerably more reps, trying to just kind of work the muscles in a different way. Monday's workout, I definitely felt it from that. Again, today on Thursday is Wednesday's workout, and then I'm probably going to do Friday's workout on Saturday after work, because I need to give myself that day between. But yeah, let's go do that full body workout. It is raining, but we're here to do the damn thing, to be able to do the other damn things. So let's do this damn thing and then go home and do other damn things. Dinner tonight, I wanted cheeseburgers, so I'm making cheeseburgers. Now, I'm gonna eat mine without bread or buns, so got some 80-20 beef cooking in the pan. And the secret to a good cheeseburger is to melt the cheese on the burger. They then turn into baby burgers after you cook them. I've also got some plain French fries in the oven cooking. So that's why I'm cutting out the bread, because the fries will have plenty of carbs. So yeah,
very old school basic dinner, but I was wanting some burgers, and this beats the hell out of driving through McDonald's and getting a Shane meal.
Good morning. It is Friday, 5:37 in the morning. We are on our way to this Friday work day. It's also Valentine's Day. So, happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. I hope you and your significant other have a wonderful evening. And yeah, so weight-wise, I am officially back on track losing weight. It's so weird because a lot of mornings I'll wake up and the first thing I do is get up, use the restroom, and then weigh myself. And then that's the weight that I set for the day. Okay, that's where I'm sitting today. On the weekends, excuse me, I'll get up, use the restroom, weigh myself. A lot of times I'll lay back down for a little while, and then I'll get up later, and I'll get up to the scale, and I'll weigh less than I did the hours before, having done nothing but sleep. So there's still processes going on in your body for hours upon hours after initially waking. If I wanted to get real serious about it, I'd bring a scale in my backpack, and then at work strip down to my skivvies and weigh myself in the men's room. But that could be awkward, and I don't think I'm that crazy yet. But yeah, a little sore from yesterday, which is the intent. Went and got my Wednesday workout on Thursday, which means I will do my Friday workout on Saturday after work. I'm going to be going in for a couple hours. Feeling good about getting back on track. I've got my diet pretty tight right now, I feel. I'm still trying to figure out the whens I'm going to want to eat. So I thought about cutting out breakfast and just doing a longer fast, but with the type of work I do and the hours that I keep, it's really hard to not take in some substance in the morning. I like to have a breakfast. I like the caffeine in the morning, especially since I get up at 4:30, 4:45 in the morning every day. I need something to keep me going. So what I've been doing is a light breakfast, a heavier lunch, and then a medium-sized dinner, because I'm somebody who does like to eat a decent dinner. So instead of kind of having 3 same level meals or 2 heavy, I feel like a light breakfast, a heavy lunch, and a mediocre dinner are my ways to go. So yeah, that's where we're at. Just trying different things to try to make this work. Man, that is pretty. Look at that sunrise. Let's just look at the sunrise for a few minutes, huh? Let's take a minute out of our busy day and appreciate this. Using my new phone, which I'm hoping the camera's as good as my old phone, because it has to do this justice. If you're in a place in the world of your life where you can watch a sunrise or two, please do so. And if you're not there yet, keep going, you'll get there. Good morning. It is Saturday, 8:45 in the morning, and I realized I really haven't done one of these in a little while, so let's hit the scale, see how life is going. 239.4, which means I'm back on track for losing. So that's a good thing. We're getting there. I haven't done a physique look in a while. I'll post the pictures I took when I first started this. So we're about to start week 8, and this is where we're at. I'm gonna get dressed and go to work now for a few hours and then go hit the gym. Follow the process, boys. Follow the process. Okay, we are on our way to go pick up 25-ish Chick-fil-A breakfasts. When I bring in a team on a Saturday, I make sure I feed them because it's just the right thing to do. So, last time I did this was about 2 weeks ago, and I was doing my carnivore diet, so I did not partake. And riding in the truck while fasting with, I think, 50 lunches at that time, or breakfasts at that time, was hard. Today, I'm probably still not going to partake, but I'm not 100%. I do love Chick-fil-A breakfast. And I am weight training this afternoon, so I can afford the extra carbs and calories. But yeah, Saturday mornings. One thing I did want to talk about is the scale, right? I am way too dedicated and obsessed with the number on that scale. You know, as I've talked about in this week's vlogs, I haven't lost scale weight. I think I'm just now starting to go under 240 again, which is crazy. I definitely plateaued pretty hard here. However, I've been gaining muscle. I can see it in my physique. I can feel it in my body. I'm doing the right things. I'm not overeating. I'm tracking my calories. I'm avoiding shitty foods. So I really need to go get my BMI done, or the scan, I guess, whatever you call it. And I really need to start taking measurements, if for nothing else, my own mental health, so I don't go insane when I see my scale weight go up by 2 pounds like I did. And that was just a fucking random 2 pounds, man. Like, there was no reason for me to gain 2 pounds and then take the entire week to get it back off. And that's just nerve-wracking, but it's self-inflicted nerve-wracking. Like, friends and family have commented about, you know, they could see that I've lost weight. They could see that my build has changed, and that's amazing. But yeah, 2 pounds will drive you crazy, right? Anyhow, I'm gonna go in here and let it be their pleasure to serve me, as they like to say. Patiently waiting inside a fast food place while you're fasting. My favorite way to start a Saturday. How about yours? Alright. We now have the breakfast foods. And we are on our way to work on a Saturday. I'm sure you can feel my excitement as I go about this. I'm being pessimistic. It's really not that bad. Amy works Saturdays anyhow. It's my dang keys. 4 pockets, still lose everything. Amy works Saturday morning, so usually I just sleep in and do a whole lot of nothing. So let's get this Chick-fil-A in here. Shout out to Chick-fil-A Catering. They are always on time with the food and very courteous. Okay, there we go. All right, now let's go to work, and I'll see you probably on the other side of that. I've only lived in a couple states in my adult life, Florida being the primary one. But from my experience, Florida is the only place where it can be bright and sunny out, 80 degrees, and rain at the same exact time. We get that hot rain. Alright. My home away from home, Winn-Dixie. Stop in, pick up a few things to make a late lunch, early dinner. Let's do that. Alright, first thing we need to get is some vegetables. Here's a pro tip if you're trying to live like me, which is broke. I go for the store brand. Let's be honest, it's a vegetable. I don't think there's brand name vegetables that have any difference in quality whatsoever. Same farms, different packaging. So, carrots, broccoli. I already have white rice. Let's go get some chicken. And we got some chicken tenderloin. It's actually on clearance, so it's probably not the freshest, but it's going home to get straight cooked. So I'll take $8 for that much chicken. What's the worst that could happen? I grow an extra leg? Bonus leg. Alright. We're gonna try the citrus.
barbecue sauce, but this gotta go good. Let's go. And it's not for me, I swear. But my wife and I did decide that we were gonna do Valentine's Day the day after because everything's on clearance, and that's how we roll. So, one for my wife, one for my daughter, one for my granddaughter. So I was setting up to get the shots of chopping up my discount chicken, and I noticed on the wrapper, voice activated. Now I think it's because there's like a QR recipe thing, but really strange advertisement to see on your food that your chicken might be voice activated. Chicken, chop self. No wonder this shit was on discount. It doesn't listen. Citrus Japanese chicken, my microwave steamed vegetables, and my white rice with butter. I hit the chicken and the rice with just a little bit more of the sauce, and I added a small amount of